So a good idea came across from David, Rollerxcore, and Beach Gamer, all on YouTube as well. There's another fella that I don't follow who came up with the idea of presenting games with spelling out the letters of your name. So I thought I'd do it as well, but I'm going to do rubbish games. So, you know, not Zelda, not Mario, not the usual. It's going to be really bad games, or ones that I at least consider bad. Some people enjoy them, perfect, you do you. And for me, terrible, or bad, or boring, we'll find out. Okay, first one, let's start with the stinker. They're all stinkers. Here we go. James Bond Jr. Awful game, awful cartoon, no idea why a game would happen from it. Everything about it is poor. It's a really bad side-scroll action platformer with a little bit of a side-scrolling shooter section in as well. Very, very, very poor. Go away. Next up, we have Hitman for Poor People. Alekhines Gun. Anything made by Maximum Games, well, published by Maximum Games, always terrible. Never come across a single good game yet. I will stand corrected. Let me know in the comments. Next up, weird obscure one. Mouse Trophy. This one's for box art alone. It's dreadful. It's a bit of a puzzle game. You have a little group of mice, you have to get them to the end of each course. It's shit. Not a lot else you can say about it. Contentious one, but it isn't a good game. You all know this secret deep down. Echo the Dolphin for E. It's not fun. The first couple of levels suck you in. You think, oh yeah, this is going to be really pleasant. And then anything with sort of timed Sonic the Hedgehog water levels, which is the entire game to be honest, piss off. Next up, and this is a bad one. Everyone loves Street Fighter. Everyone loves Street Fighter type games. Nobody likes Spitting Image the game. Rubbish. There's not a lot else you can say about it, really. I only bought it because I loved Spitting Image as a kid. Saw it on the shelf, thought, oh yeah, brilliant Spitting Image. This must be funny, must be good. No. And on to the last name, Evans. Here we go. Eek the Cat. Not a bad cartoon, actually, in the same sort of vein of 90s sort of style, the children's channel, Earthworm Jim sort of era. You also had Eek the Cat, which was fairly popular. The game, however, is a Sleepwalker ripoff. That game itself was mind-crushingly painful. This one, just as bad. Next up, everyone's least favourite Sam Fisher vampire game, Vampire Rain. Guilty pleasure, this one. It's so bad, I enjoy it. I did play it multiplayer with a friend of mine, Joe. He made the picture for my YouTube channel. We found a lobby that was full of sort of Americans just waiting for a game as well, and we had a really good chat for sort of half an hour with these guys, and we just had a riot, shin kicking each other as vampires. The game itself, rubbish. Next one is a bit of a contentious one. I have a love-hate for the letter A. We have the Addams Family. Now, the game itself is quite fun for 5 minutes, then you realise it's too hard, then you put it away, and then you come back next year thinking, oh, I've not played Addams Family for a while, and then you sort of realise 10 minutes in why you hated it in the first place. It's impossible. The only downside is I have it again, and I also have it again, and there's no reason for that. Next one for letter N, a bit of a cheat, because you could pick a lot of games, like S for Super, but N for Neo Dragon's Wild. Bit mean on this game particularly. It's not a bad game, but it's card games in general, apart from some that put a bit of effort in, like Vegas Stakes on the Super Nintendo, for example. Oh, I could have picked that for my V. Oh, no, it's a good game, not a bad one. Anyway, yeah, card games, you should all be in the bin. The one on Microsoft's, the window card games like your Solitaire and things, leave it at that. There's no need for these ones at all. And finally, this one is a turd, no matter how much I tried to love it. Back when the cartoon was massive, it was Simpsons huge. South Park Rally. Not a lot you can say. It's a Mario Kart ripoff. It's not very good. half the characters are missing. You have to unlock quite a few from the beginning. The only good sort of funny parts is Saddam Crazy Vision, where Saddam's face appears on screen, sort of spinning around sort of thing, and you can catch herpes and give them to your opponent, like Squid Ink off Mario Kart and Splatoon, that sort of thing. Right, that is my A to Z of rubbish games, spelling out my name. See you soon.